again. So it's not if, it's only when I'm out of here. I've been through 1,000 maybes, 1,000,000 tears, and 2 little babies in 3 long years. You love me, I know you do, half as much as you love you, and that's not enough. You've had tears of warning, so you'll have to let the morning wake you up. Let's call it a day today. Love disappeared, so I can't stay at the end of the road. There is no other way. Let's call it a day today. Teddy bears and Goldilocks, Samsonite, a cardboard box, that's all of it. I can't keep the taxi waiting, naturally it would start raining. My eyes are wet. I gave it everything I could. I wasn't great, but I was good. It's an empty feeling when there's only one thing left to do. Let's call it a day today. Love disappeared, so I can't stay at the end of the road. There is no other way. Let's call it the great mistake. Let's call it the heart you've got to break. Whatever we say, let's call it a day today. Oh, whatever we say, let's call it a day today.
Take a bow. Very nice. Can I have a seat? How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Boy, you haven't been here in a while. I want to welcome you
It has
back.
been a while. The last time I think I had a bad cold and had to cancel. So.
Well, I read recently where you were in the hospital. Are you okay
Oh,
now?
I'm fine. I had bronchitis, but I'm fine. I just kept working with a cold and, just didn't give myself time to rest, but I'm doing fine now.
You sing a lot outdoors in the summer?
I do, and, that's not always good for the throat. There's a lot of dust and a lot of allergies and things floating around, so, I just kept working when I shouldn't. But I'm okay.
You have a cookbook now, don't you? I just
Yeah, I
noticed
do.
this. Somebody left this on my desk.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Tammy Wynette's Southern Cookbook.
Just been released. I'm really proud of it. I've always cooked an awful lot, always prided myself in being a good cook, so.
Oh, come on.
I am, and
You
I
cook?
do cook a lot. Yes, I cook.
Well, I realize you can cook, but, I thought stars had people cook for them.
Well, I have a lady that cooks some for me, but I do a lot of my cooking. I like to do my own cooking.
What do you like to cook?
Well, I cook all Southern dishes. I've got some recipes for stuffed bell peppers and some things in there that I know is not like any other stuffed bell peppers ever. We don't use ground beef and rice or anything like that. We use chopped ham, pieces of ham with cornbread and tomatoes and corn and lasour peas mixed up together, put in the bell peppers, and then bake in the oven with bacon on top. It's very,
Is that one of the
very tasty.
recipes in this book?
Mm-hmm.
What does this book cost?
I don't know,
How can
Ralph.
you get one?
Well, they're in the bookstores now. They've just been
Well,
released.
there's some great pictures of you in this book.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. These are, I guess, have been taken over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of
Oh,
some at
I'll
home.
show you one. Let me show you. This is pretty. When was this? This is a beautiful outfit.
This one was taken probably this past year.
That's pretty.
Thank you.
Well, I wish you well with your cookbook.
Well, thank you.
What is the piece of paper you have in your...
Well,
your
this
seat?
is something, Ralph, that I wrote the other night, and I just wanted to read it to you. It's kind of how I felt when I woke up the other night. Can I read it for the ladies?
Oh,
And for
okay.
you? Okay. You know, it hit me. I'm not 17. I'm not even 39. And to grow old gracefully with that oil of Olay, well, that's just a TV line. My muscles are all now flabby. I use more and more makeup each day. I used to get dressed in 10 minutes. Now it takes up most of my day. I always loved to wear sweaters. I was so proud of being C-cup. And my one-time cute little fanny now needs suspenders to hold it up. My soft blonde hair was easy to style. It had that natural glow. Now it comes in a bottle from a local drugstore. Liquid from Sweden makes it grow. My long, slender legs were brown with a tan. I just never had any pains. Now my feet ache and I have what they call varicose or spider veins. I like flannel gowns and socks when I sleep, and my moisturizer is Vaseline. My dentist corrects my uneven teeth, and my contacts are tinted green. But when you stop and look me over on the scale from 1 to 10, you think I'm almost perfect. You like the shape I'm in. You think I'm sexy and classy, and you're proud as you can be. Yeah, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and thank God you're still holding to me.
Ah, that's cute. Had you had a bad day?
Well, I guess I had. I woke up about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I started writing that as a song. And I knew if I sat down at the piano and started putting music to it, that everybody in the house would be up and think, what in the world is she doing? So I waited until the next day. I wrote the lyrics, and then I thought, well, I'm going to read it tonight on the show. So I did, and I've just left it that way. I decided not to put any music to it, just use it as a little poem. I did feel that way, though. I'm not 39.
I'll tell you what, you look pretty good for the shape you're in.
Well, thank you. Thanks, Al.
I've always thought you looked terrific. But then I can hardly see anymore.
Now, is that a compliment or what? Now, Ralph, you know I'm ill tonight.
Are you?
Don't make it worse.
I'm sorry. I think you look beautiful. Absolutely. On tonight's show, in addition to Miss Tammy Wynette, we have Mark Chestnut, Grandpa Jones, and Andy Andrews, and we'll have an audience segment, if all goes well, and a phone segment. That's what we planned. Now, what we're going to do may be something else. We'll charge into it right after.